Hello everyone, how are you? Today we will see how to create a real program, how to write it. So, what is a program? Program, of course, it is a set of orders that we give to the computer or any other machine in order to perform some mission or some orders. So, by this definition, of course, we understand that there is an input and an output. So, then the output, we have seen it before. Of course, it is the built-in function which is print. But what is the input? The input in the Python it is a built-in function which has the same name. So its name is input. So for example, if we write input something, for example, and if we execute this order, we will have this point here which asks us to input something, for example this number. Good. So we will give this input a name, so we'll make it as as an as a variable. So if we give it the name of r for radius, so r is equal to input something. So if we give it something, so r input and print r, for example, print I make here an error, print, so print r. So if I write, for example, hello, and if I print it, I will have it so with the number that I have already write. Good. So now we'll try something that is more credible. So for example, we will ask the user to give us the radius of a circle, for example. So this function accepts an argument like a string, where we will say to the executor how to use it. For example, please enter your radius, for example. So if we check here, we will find this this question or this demand, please enter your radius. So if we give it, for example, 5, and if we will print it, we will have here 5 in the second line. Good. So what can we do with our radius? For example, we'll calculate the perimeter of a circle, for example. So perimeter, we will give him the name of p as a variable. So 2 times this radius times pi, which is 3.1415, but this pi, as you see here, it is colored by yellow, which means that this pi is not defined, so we have to define it. So we'll define it in the first line. So pi equal 3.14. So we'll simplify it like this. So, and here what we will ask the print to print is what is this perimeter, so p. So our radius is, for example, 6, but we have an error here. Yes, we so r here, it is a string. Input give us a string, so to transform it to a number or a float, we have to make this conversion. So float, it is another built-in function. So now this input will be transformed, will be converted to a float number. So now we can perform this action. So for example, 6 is the radius, and we will have the perimeter, which is 37.68. Good. We can make it more performance. For example, we will write here, so print is like R. It accepts more things to print. So here we will write a sentence that explain the results. So here we'll write the perimeter of your circle is, and the 2 points. Good. And we will add the perimeter, the variable. So now we can write, for example, 7.6 and check the results. So the perimeter of your circle is, and we have the results, which is 47 points, etc. Good. So this is how to write a program. So we have the input and the output, which is the print built-in function. Good. So this is how to use these two built-in functions to write a good and a real program. So this is all what we have for today. Thank you, and see you in the next session. Goodbye.